Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Good to see you all. I hope you guys are doing good and ready for some No Man's Sky today. I think about this should be fine for now. Welcome Laforio, Fonzio, Brian and Shakir, and we also have Corpus Valus on the Twitch side coming in with a 10 stream streak. Appreciate that and welcome to the stream. No update day. Yes, no update day indeed. I mean, I had hoped it would be today, but it's not going to be the case. And the more I'm looking at it, I feel like we might see it in September. The last time we had... Yeah, even the last time, the last update, we had the same way. When Echoes was teased with the name, it was released on the 10th. The name was released on the 10th of August and it released on the 2nd or the 1st of September. So I think we might actually see the same and see the update drop on the 2nd of September. Makes sense. Train, hello and welcome. Say hi, thank you for the raid. Have a good stream. Appreciate it, Train. Appreciate you jumping in. And thank you for jumping in for 5 times in a row. Appreciate that streak as well.
Emotional damage.
And hello, Fallout, coming in as well. I hope you're doing good. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be jumping into No Man's Sky. We're going to continue our... mining network, and today I want to focus first on getting some indium, because we're going to be needing some indium to make chromatic metal and then be able to make more warp cells, so we have more freedom of traveling around in the galaxy. Sergeant Sunshine, good to see you. Welcome. Thanks again for the input. No worries. I hope it helped. I mean, it's always hard for to figure every rule and thing out, so I'm hoping it gave you a bit of a direction at least. Voyager would be 1 year next Wednesday. Did Voyager drop that late? I didn't. I thought it was earlier in the year, but I mean, waited for so long. It's 84 years. All right, let's jump in. Let's go to the space station. So, like I said, we're gonna go and try to find indium. Actually, I can go to indium. I don't need an extra... Yeah, okay, we should be good. Alright, so we can just go and find... I was thinking about first going for an activated indium farm, but if I do that, then the only use I have is gonna be making that into indium, into chromatic metal, while if I do regular indium, I can keep expanding. Activated, I cannot expand on. Hey Saro, welcome, how are you? I think we're good now. We just need to find an indium location. Should I travel nearby my other planets just to be, you know, closer together? Hey Rico, how are you? Welcome. So we got the rusted metal mine and we had the bottled air farm. If I go to the bottled air farm, I won't be able to reach my ship because my ship doesn't seem to be spawning into the air. It seems to be at the planet's surface. So let's go to the rusted metal. No, you know what? Let's go to the bottled air farm first. Let's see what we can get from the oxygen. Because I did put some in the refinery, you know, if I remember correctly, or did I already use it? No, here we go. So, condensed carbon. And then... that's going to give us a lot of carbon to be able to build with as well. Ferrite we can go and pick up from the other base. If it's not already in my ship. We do have a lot of ferrite here. Let's pick up the oxygen while we're here. So I am not gonna focus too much on expanding on this base until we get to a certain point. Until we get to a certain point where I'm like, first of all, have more inspiration for this, and when I have a bigger network set up. Superlumen, hello and welcome. Good to see you. How are you? This is going to take 5 minutes. I think we can just take that, and we can always come back if I need more. Let's go to the ferrite dust mine. Have you checked what building glitches have been patched out recently? I made a video about it, the Mandrets, of all the techniques that are still working. Welcome, by the way. You can find them on my main channel. Let me see if I can drop a link in case you didn't know where it is. Activated quartzite gives good metal too. If I go for quartzite, just quartzite, does it give me the same ratio or more? Sorry, where is my teleporter? Ah, there. Alright, let's see if we can... We could... I mean, I made the title Indium, so we're gonna look for Indium. Otherwise I need to change the thumbnail and title, and I don't feel like it. So let's just look for a blue system. We can always go for a quartzite later. So we are looking for blue. This is a pirate system. Preferably not. Honestly, the best one would actually be an abandoned system. So I don't need to bother about the pirates or whatever. There we go. That's the blue one now. How quiet are these extractors? I mean, is that sarcastic, Commander? Okay, so we got a planet here which seems to have storm. This one has indium. Nope, the wrong button again. One is first person. Activated, we do not want activated. There's a planet behind it, or maybe a moon. Activate quartzite plus pure ferrite is what is 8 metal. Petrified. First I was petrified. This has storms. I don't really want... I mean, I'm not sure if we can avoid storms, but okay. It would be nice to find an Indium paradise planet. I've been trying to build an interesting uranium plant all day. They are pounding right in the ears. Yeah, they are very loud. I did build them inside. I don't know if it made that much difference. Activated again. think an empty Indium planet would be nice. Stellar corruption. That's irradiated turret. Okay. I checked you already, no? Yeah. So there's one more planet behind there. Excuse me. Hey Timmy, welcome. So, the Mandret, I've been trying to... High energy planet, that's radioactive, no? Yeah, that's radioactive. I've been trying to get the transfer glitches to work and to be able to glitch from from a base computer to a Corvette. No luck so far. I am not managing. I've seen a lot of people have given me like options and techniques that they applied, but I don't see how it can work what they shared with me so far. Liliana, welcome. And does this include Hanap server? I don't know what is that Hanap server. Falling Doom. Skogozi. Inspiring video about... thank you, appreciate that. I mean, I wasn't really sure what to make a video about lately, to be honest. And I saw somebody else. I saw that streamer. If you can check him out. It's called Lo-Fi Rye. He made a video about, is it too late to start? And I was like, actually, that's a question that I never really considered. But yeah, maybe a lot of people are asking that question. As an expansion of Hanabi, a co-op card game. I don't know that game, so I also don't know if it's possible to have it as on the server. Temperate? Okay, temperate might actually be good. There might be some storms, but we're not going to complain about that. Breached. Parched. Capped. A capped planet is actually not bad as well, because there's no storms on that at all. Should we go for the capped one instead? Because I don't feel like looking underwater. Let's go there. Hey Prime, welcome. Good to see you, man. Hey Marty, welcome, man. I hope you're doing alright. Yeah, Sanborn, I noticed as well. Actually, somebody sent me a message about it. I didn't see it before. I feel it's part of what is coming to No Man's Sky. They might be doing something to the Twitch drops. There might be Twitch drops with the next update. They might be reorganizing them. They might be working on something like, I don't know, something that is linked to the Quicksilver Merchant, and somehow the server got messed up. I would say you can Zendesk it. I'm assuming they are aware of it. I'm sure that a lot of people are complaining about it. Okay, this is a pretty decent planet. Hey, Lord of Sin, welcome, how are you? Did Hello Games unnerve the price of Indium? No, they didn't. What I'm looking Indium for is so that I can make easier chromatic metal. So I don't need to worry about that. Let's see. Can we find some indium? C-class? No, thank you. They revoked the license on Twitch drops? No, I don't think it's revoking. I think it's just a bug that they are probably working with the on the servers and on the redeems and such. I think there might be something with the Quicksilver merchant, which means there might be, I mean, due to that, there might be a loss temporarily. Do I want a B class or do I want to look for a C class? What is my autopilot? Okay. We don't want C-class. Oh. We da da da. It's tough to type with non-dominant hand. What did you do, Lord of Sin? You think normal ships will have purpose with corvettes? I mean, for me, definitely not. I mean, I think the only reason I would want a small ship is just so I have an easy way to get somewhere, maybe maneuverability or something, but honestly, corvette all the way. Gold. A-class gold is nice, but not really important. Oh, let me just scan you, by the way. There we go. When does the new update drop? Sandbone, I don't know. I was expecting it to drop today, but only when Sean Murray dropped the emoji Sunday. He didn't, so I was already like, okay, nothing is happening. We're not gonna see anything dropping. I was looking at the past updates, and the only one that probably could link very well, like pattern-wise, is Echoes. Echoes, the name was also teased at on the 10th of August, the exact same day as Cosmos was teased. And it took them until September to release it. I think it was the 1st of September. So I think we might, and this is again a what you call it, a speculation. It might be the 2nd of September. Do they let you start with a Corvette? They don't, Liliana. I'm hoping that, I mean, I don't know if this is going to be the case for this update, Cosmos. But I'm really hoping that they one day give us so much more freedom in our starting options, so that I can start with a roamer. Let me start with nothing, like no multi-tool. Give me so much possibilities to do without, you know, having to constantly make my own rules and people have to follow them. Just set the world like that. Hey, Harticus, welcome. That's where we came from now. B-class. I'm not really a fan of B-class, but I mean, I'm gonna have to follow a certain direction. I thought I saw no starter chap. Yes, but these are just made by our own rules, Liliana. So it's not like you can set the game to have no starter ship. We just say like you cannot start with your ship. You have to find a new ship. So it's your own set rule. It's not an end game setting. I want like Jason, I think it's his name, with convict try to escape. Yeah, I mean, this is one of my challenges, the fugitive run. I know Jason is streaming it a lot, but I made that challenge. Indium, of course you're Indium. I don't want to really a B-class Indium. Well, let's see. Let's see if I can find another one. Hey Damon, welcome. Justin Heim, welcome as well, of course. I hope you're doing good.
Life support power low. Technology recharge.
Sandborn, thanks so much for the follow, I appreciate it. So, Justinheim, if you want, you can check my website. I don't know, do I have my website on my... I don't think I got my website as a message. Oh, no, I think... Can I drop this? Is this a link? That's the link to my fugitive website. Oh, S-Class. So there you can find the whole rule set of the... And you can find a whole bunch of more challenges there if you feel like I want to try something different. A different playstyle, a different playthrough. So just make it where all moves from planets have to be from Corvette. The problem is, Liliana, is that I cannot leave the planet if I do not have a ship, because you cannot build a Corvette on a planet. You have to build a Corvette in the space station. So a Corvette only run is not possible. Find an abandoned Corvette, that doesn't exist. There was not an update, Dirtbag. This is not gonna be Indium. I'm telling you already. Gold. This is honestly a nice spot. S-Class gold. The problem is, if I build one here, I cannot upload this base. So, while it's nice, we are not going to take the S-Class gold. We are going to keep looking for Indium. Another B-class. I mean, we found a B-class. I don't need to find another B-class. Honestly, Sin, I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm disappointed, but it is a bit sad that they didn't drop that update on their anniversary. Fuse shifted with mandatory tutorial to make it a bit harder. The problem is that you cannot follow the, according to my rules, you cannot follow the, not the main quest line, because the quest line gives you a little bit too much. I mean, first of all, it distracts you, and it gives you, like, a ship and all that, which I didn't want to happen. So tutorial is disabled just so that you don't do that. I mean, no, because if you cannot follow the main quest, then you can also not get the warp drive. So I just disabled tutorial, simple as that. It's already hard enough to find a ship. You spend a lot of... You spend a lot of time trying to find a crashed ship on the ground. All in good time? Yeah. Sometimes you do need to talk about marketing, Sin. Marketing and smart releasing. Give me a second. C-class. Effing hell. Let's go that direction. I can't see my Corvette from here. From the future, it looks like Corvettes can be made. Yeah, but you still have to leave the planet, so you have to find a crashed ship first. That's the thing. You cannot just leave the planet with a Corvette, because Corvettes do not exist natively on a planet, and you cannot build a Corvette on a planet as well. I wish it was possible. That would make it very, very fun to, like, work like that. Like, find your parts and build your ship while on the planet. Salt. But it isn't the case. It isn't the case. That's going back where I came from. Whee! Oh, perfect. Another B class. This is not the most ideal planet for traversing. Hey Laforio, welcome, how are you? I prefer a spiral moon compared with the spiral planets because the spiral planet has way more mountains. Spiral moon is nice and flat. C-class. Effing hell is it going? I'm doing okay, mister. How does... not possible, you cannot start a new save in Eisentam. Well, you could if you join a friend. I don't trust you. If you join a friend that has, for example, that starts in Eisentam, you can join your friend and you start in Eisentam. As a new play, you start a new game while you're joining a friend. That is going to allow you to start an Eisentam, but that's the only option. Or you're using a save editor. That's the C-class that I passed by. I just had to double check. Ow. I love what you said about if everyone in the world played No Man's Sky, it still would take 70 years to see all the galaxies. Yeah, if everybody played the game and visit a planet per second, 24/7. It means nobody is making any food anymore, so we would probably die in the first 3 days. sounds like the story you've told about the first 3 weeks. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's another C-class, which I don't want. On us, on multiplayer, it would be interesting to see. Yeah, probably burned out totally. What is the probability of this indium you're looking for? I mean, I found an indium already, but I'm not happy with... I wasn't happy with the class. I want at least an A class, preferably. Another C class. You know what I'm gonna do while I'm here, because I need some chromatic metal for building a base computer. There we go. Midnight! How are you doing, man? We found an S-class gold deposit. We found an A-class salt deposit, but that's all. Alan, hello and welcome. Another B-class. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Hey Randy, how are you, man?
Life support power low.
Like the jetpack trail, good match. Should have circles coming out of it. There's nothing but B classes here. Tunnels B. Actually, there is one now. It's more. It's not really bees. It's like bugs, but it's a little bit disgusting. It looks a little bit too green. This is the B class now. Yeah, stop pointing me to that one. Ow.
Technology recharge.
A lot of walking. Oh, A class. All right. Let's see what we got. Gold. Gold, gold, gold. I need indium. Make ice cream. Yeah, I'm not really a cooking person in this game. Cooking and fishing. None of it. I mean, I would probably cook more. I would rather be cooking than fishing. Let's say it like that. Is Indium on that planet? Yes, it is, Sandborn. Let's keep going that direction then. So yesterday I found out that Artemis and Apollo died and I was chasing ghosts. Well, I mean, it depends on what you do, if I'm correct, Alan. And I mean, a lot of people might not know it yet, so I don't want to tell too much about it. No. You can find from surface scans. I don't know what you're talking about, Sanborn. No, I'm looking for a deposit. I'm looking for a hotspot, not a mineral deposit. C-class? I think it's C-class. Ow. Oh, A-class? What is it gonna be this time? Gold? Salt? That's 1 S-class gold, 2 A-class gold. And then 1 B-class. We got another A-class salt now. And then a B-class indium. It is annoying that it doesn't actually say what deposit it is. Holy moly. Nope. Hey, Sidis, welcome. How are you, man? I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright.
Oh man, talk about false advertising.
Nope, I'm not going further than that. Walbear, hello. Welcome. Nope, I'm coming from there. Stop pointing me that direction. Is this a red hydrogarden? A red hydrogarden? It's a Sportle planet. chatted you up on Discord and said to say hi. Yeah, I've been totally off. I mean, I did some catching up on the Discord, I think, yesterday. Then I forget about it again. Question, should I be completing the main missions first or side missions? So, there is no real, like, you should do that, but if you're doing the main missions first, I think, let me see, did I do any main missions here already? I think I might be still doing more main missions here. Although I think I actually did all the primary missions, now I'm doing the secondary. I'm doing the primary first because that unlocks the a lot of the blueprints, a lot of the technologies. It's gonna unlock your glyphs as well. And then I start focusing on the side quests because then the side quests start to unlock glyphs, new ships, all that. But it all depends a bit on how you feel like, okay, this... If you want to learn the game, I would say definitely do your quest until you get the building quests from Apollo, where you can start farming and such, and the technology merchant, which because each of them are pointing to different locations. But after that, you do them whenever you feel like. No. I don't know, I think this is the same one that you keep pointing me to. To the south. Yeah, I'm not going to the south. Yeah, I don't know where you keep pointing me to the south. I don't care about that one. Leave me alone. No, that's the B class that we came from. Godverdomme. It's not gonna take long before I jump into my Corvette and just hover over the planet until I see an A or an S class. Hey Paul, how are you, man? Welcome. C class again, okay. You asked for it, stupid planet. I don't even know what your problem is, stupid drone. I'm gonna do some expansion on my indium so I can at least have some spare. If I got 30 chromatic metal, we should be fine. There we go. Alright, indium. Just in case I need some more. Alright. Oh, don't need C-class. Next. Whee! What are we gonna have now? What's the next one? B-class? No. We're not stopping before A or S. No. How many C classes can you have on the same region? Only stop before ASS, yes. I like big spots and I cannot lie. Gameplay's changed quite a lot in a few years, that's true. I mean, a lot of the actions are now done in the Corvettes. Well, we might actually pass by this one. B class? Nope. Next. See. Sooty, how are we doing? Welcome to stream. We should have something like that on our Corvette, so we don't need our analyze visor anymore. We can just fly around and like ping for hotspots. Nope. Next, B class. Holy moly, what is this? Are we on a dead? Can we get something more Hey, Super Soft, hello and welcome. Yeah, I'm not. Next one after this, you mean probably Timmy then, because this is a B. A class. I think it depends also on what station you build it on, no, Suti? Salt. Did I do get it right? I don't know. I mean, you said it's going to be next is going to be A class, but that was the C class. So I'm not sure if that was what you meant or if you were like, because you were definitely not delayed. All right, C class again. A class. Oh, could I do it from inside my Corvette, please? I don't think so, no. Ah. Whee! Gold. Gold, gold, gold. Gold all over the place. Where's my effing indium? Beeblebus or Colombi. Colombi sounds better. Colombi. Christopher Colombi. Colombeeps. Yeah, using the Corvette is definitely easier. Until you spot an A or an S-class and then you stop. Then walking around. You're not gonna get that one. Trolling, where your boat moves forward slowly with your line over the side, waiting for a bite. A-class. So 2 as autopilot as leaf seats. Da 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 da. Gold again. Man, if you need gold, all of the gold hotspots so far have been A-class and S-class. I mean, I also didn't stop anymore for any other classes, so it kind of makes sense, but okay. That aside, Indium would have been nice. It's 4. 4 is autopilot. Yes, Wild Bear, we already found 1 B-class Indium, so I need more. I need better. Nope, no C. I don't want C. You know what would be a good addition to like the frigates? I know we have mining frigates, no? Don't we have like mining frigates or something? Or is it exploration frigates? It would be nice to use a frigate and say like, I'm looking for an S-class hotspot of this. And then it scans for you, so you don't have to actually look for it. You just ping! After a geological study, this is where your activated indium S-class is. Here I come, Indium! S-class salt? Yeah. Probably. S-class gold. Spark, hello and welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Another thing that's happened is other people's bases don't show up anymore. I have not come across that issue. If we go to discoveries, does it say online service active? So only No Man's Sky. I mean, gold is the most expensive mineral in No Man's Sky right now. But I am fine. I'm looking for a indium one, which means I cannot build two bases here without I cannot upload both of them. I can only upload one. And it doesn't really matter, but I do like to upload my bases whenever I'm done with them, so... Another S-class, guys. Another S-class. Nope. I'm getting better and better at spotting these now. Salt. I am definitely feeling a lot of salt currently. Don't jinx it this time. There was two S-classes nearby though. A-class, yep. I overshot it. I mean, is this just my life now? If I put down a mining unit, how do I get power to it from over 200 meters away? It says too long. So you can not have your power lines can only be 200 meters. So you have to build them in session. So you build 200 meters, then you connect again, build 200 meters, connect again, build 200 meters. I would advise you to build batteries in between so that you can always find your connector back. I mean, we should have at least one S-class effing Indium or A-class Indium spot. No, I don't want B class. I already have a B class. I mean, I don't know where it is anymore, but we can get B class Indium for slots, so don't care. Another B. C. No, because my deposits are behind me. See there, all these deposits there, they're all behind me. I'm safe. I'm good, Midnight. C, C, B, B, C, C, B. Come on, give me something good. It's a C planet with bees on it. It's a pretty disappointing planet, that's for sure. I mean, this should be my gold planet. The amount of S-class gold I have found here is insane. What is gonna be? What is it gonna be? C-class. You guys see all the C's and the B's popping up, or is the screen too small for you guys? It's one C after the other. Got it working? Good. Good to hear, Sandborn. Bam 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 bam. They're probably all indium too, most likely. All the B's and C's were indium. I'm wondering, sometimes I do wonder if that is like, depending on what planet you're flying on, the amount of S and A class compared with C and B, if that would be different. Okay, I need a different direction. This is insane. So I put the autopilot on 128 and I'm still only getting 54 per second. I thought I would have 128 and go quicker, but yeah. Hey Pauli, how are you? I hope you're doing alright. This planet has 1A indium. And it's on the other side. Quartzite is still waiting. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be the same issue. I mean, I might actually find an S-class quartzite, but then I'm gonna be on a stormy planet. I don't think so, Space Weasel. I mean, not in my experience. I have never really seen a difference between what the planet provides compared with what economy is or class it is. I mean, I'm looking for indium, so I need to find a blue star system, but... Alright guys, come on. Bee. Son of a bee. Am I gonna have to accept the B class, or do I just go to another blue star system and hope I get more lucky on the other star? Come on. Give me something. I want to have a farm so I can make a chromatic metal. So I can use a chromatic metal to make my warp cells and all that in the future. Pum, 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 pum. Alright, you know what, guys? Let's check what this B class is. Hmm? Hey Marek, how you, man?
Life support power low.
At least a B class gold. Thank you. I got the shitty gold one.
Technology recharge.
I'm gonna do one more. See if I can find a hotspot. If not, we're moving to another planet. I'm done. This planet does not deserve my attention if I do not get... Da, 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 da. Yep, goodbye. I'm done with you, stupid planet. It's only a simulation. No. Ow. Ow. Two planets? I don't know about that, though. 2 months. Well, probably just one behind the mountain. Toxic. Bleak. Ultramarine. Desert. None of these are, of course, very friendly. Mutated and caustic. we know what this planet is. This is a hexagonal planet. Or plated. It has different names. I don't remember what all the names are though. Calcified. Looks like a parched. Metallic. Acidic. Hey MacGyver, welcome. How are you, man? Lifeless? I'm okay with lifeless. No storms. We can... I actually don't need my ship for this one. We can just... do this. Is this survival mode? I think this is normal if I'm correct. I don't remember Keats, honestly. This is a save we started with the Worlds Part 1 update. And I think it was just to get like back into the beginning of the game and see what changed. And now we are trying to get some mines set up. We got an auction mine, we got a rusted metal mine, now we're looking for indium. Actually, yeah, you're correct. I got 2,000. I think I got even 9,000 somewhere, yeah. This is a unique planet because it has a filter. It's a C-class. It's a C-class. Mother. Yeah, I don't trust you. I think you're the same one I passed by and I didn't want to pick. I feel the radius of these hotspots is pretty large. No, I'm going way too much behind. Nope, I don't care. Go away. Yeah, they did make a lot of things much easier now, Harter, because in the past you had to really like struggle to get off the planet sometimes. Okay, this is a B class, but if I mark it, I will get it for too long, so I don't want it. No, go away. Yeah, A class minimum. Hey Ginny, welcome, how are you? First A class. Cobalt. I'm able to shrink storage container and do other stuff. I'm so excited. It takes about 30 tries, but I can do it now. Nice. You should get better and better at it the more you do it though. At least wasn't gold. Yeah, because this planet doesn't have gold. It's cobalt, rusted metal, or indium. Cobalt is blue too, so it's close. I know it's just a question of pressing and the right time, Gizo, so you're right. On a scale from 9.8 to 9.9, how excited are you for Valheim? I am 1.0. Oh, well, 10. 1.0 excited. I just hope I have the time available to jump in. Was this a blue system? Yes, it's a blue system. .0, I know Wildbear, I was just trying to make a joke that it's a 10, but a 1.0. I know, it is not as great as I want it to be. A-class. Come on, buddy.
Technology recharge.
When a planet list of minerals has a first one is the most abundant, no. As far as I know, indium is always. I think it's just alphabetical. Although, wait, I think alphabetical cannot be. I don't think it's the rate of how many how frequent it is. Ah, we found it. We got our indium. La 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 la. That took us 1 hour and a half. Now in S-class? Yeah. I'm happy with A-class. Alright, now. B-class power, not too bad. Even if it would be a C-class, it doesn't really matter. I got an S-class deep mineral deposit. Should we check it out?
Oh man, talk about false advertising.
cobalt. We could, if I build a base computer and between them, I could just build a base, a farm that does cobalt and indium. I am missing steel plates though. And I just deleted my save beacons. At least my marker is still here, so let me just put another marker with it just in case I need it. Let's see. We are gonna build somewhere in the center between those 3 spots. Then we can make a farm that covers all 3. I mean, that uses the power and then mines 2 other deposits. So we got 392 and we got 411 and we got 320. So I think this might be a good spot to build, right on top of this base, on this mountain here. We're gonna call this the double blue mine. Then we're gonna have to call this indium cobalt, otherwise I might forget it. Alright. Let's begin. You know what I should start unlock is actually the maybe we do that for the next time, maybe, I don't know. Bluetooth. So what we're gonna do on both of the sides, I'm gonna put some what you call them, tanks here, so we can collect the indium and the cobalt from the same place. We will have our mines there. That means I'm gonna have to pull power from here to the center, and then, well, I'm gonna do the power to there, power to here, and then power to there. Yeah. Well, that was not the intention. Now I need to see how far are we here. 110. $170, and then we are here 130. So if I build a little bit of a wall here, we can pull a wire from there to there and then to the base. All right. Does my Corvette have the installed? It does, but we seem to be still too far off. Missing components. Alright. There we go. 73. That's perfect. How am I missing ferrite dust? Did I not have like a whole bunch of ferrite dust on me? What? Did that go back to my starship? I don't know. How far can these teleporters work? 300 U? No. Well, this teleporter thing is then pretty pointless. Oh no, that's not... No, it's the teleport receiver. Why does it... I thought this would be shorter range. Alright, ferrite dust comes with me. Actually, I got my rusted metal farm already, so we should be fine. No. There we go. So that is the center point. I can now remove you and we can build our... I need chromatic metal. We have enough for metal plating now. Beep, 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 beep. We're gonna need quite a lot. So let's start with 5. Let's see what this gives me power-wise. So you are gonna give me 219. 73 strength, perfect. So if I do 5 of you, that's gonna give me 1,100 or something. So 1. No. 2. Wait, why are you... Wait, what? So, 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. This is now generating in total 1,059. 1,059. You are going to require 50, so I can build quite a lot of those. So we should be fine with 5. All right. We could build a little pylon here, by the way. What we could do is like, let's see. I don't know if I have... I mean, let's spend some time on this. We could always work on this later and expand on it. What I want you to do is I want you to flip. We need a light floor. Then a short wall. And then... Mm-hmm. Then we just shift. Like that, no? Yeah, okay. Then you can go here and here. Got us out a little light pylon. Is that the only light I found so far? White lights? Okay. So for the moment, I'm just gonna connect it. We can always work on a better setup later. I just need to connect you there. And you, I'm gonna connect you on the other side. Oh. Or do we do it with a single stair? Some batteries. Yeah, I think, by the way, I'm pretty late on responding to that space visual, but I think it used to be further. So now I should be able to read the network. I'm generating 1,000. So now I can pull that power to that one, which is 379 U away. So let's take a wall. Try to put this somewhere in the center. That's 380. That's 150, 190. Perfect. Maybe we should put it on top of the mountain here. So we put one here. How far are we now from you? Okay. Maybe to that mountain there. That might be better. Huh? Okay, so we put one here. That's our second power line. Phobos, welcome and thanks so much for the follow. I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, that's not where we wanted to build it. All right. Oh, it's much further up there. It should be somewhere here. Okay. Nahans 79. We're looking for the 80. Makes me want to jump back in. Sean, welcome. Well, I already said hello to you. Welcome. No, Sean. Did I not say hello to you? Maybe I said hello to somebody else that also had the Sean name. Haven't touched No Man's Sky in 2 years. Makes me want to jump back in. And I'm not doing anything new. I'm currently just doing some building. Just doing some mining preparation. How was your No Man's Sky anniversary party? You mean when we were trying to get the high score? You didn't want to replan. So we did not beat the record, that was for sure. My god, I was very disappointed in the minimal amount of people that we got together. But I did enjoy hanging out with the guys and reliving the good old days of the amazing race. So this should be my full power now here. Yeah. So can I build you? No, I need to make metal plating. No. So that's one. So now what I can do here, I can put my pylons and then have one supply pipe and one power line from that pylon. Yeah. The resting face, hello and welcome, and thanks so much for the raid with the 9 people there. Good to see you all. I hope you guys are doing all right. Might take some time before people drop in, but hey Hot, welcome. How are you? Thanks so much for the follow. What were you doing in No Man's Sky today? Crypt, welcome. Good to see you, and thanks so much for jumping in and joining the raid. So we got one of those. I do not know how much I'm going to extract, so we're going to start with just building one and we're going to power this up. All right. I'm going to stand on the terrain so I don't cause any issues. I'm going to go into our supply pipe. You know what? I'm going to go into my wire to start with. I do follow on YouTube. Happy to follow here. Yes, so I mean, it's been a while now since. Oh, damn it! I need to build our pylon first. It's been a while since I've been streaming. It's been some time now that we've been streaming on Twitch. But yeah, still a few people are not aware of it. For the moment, I'm still streaming on Twitch. I don't know what's going to happen in the next year, depending on how much internet I will have when I move. Commander Nutter, hello and welcome, and thanks so much for joining as well. We were doing a bit of everything. The guys were trying to teach me new stuff. It was eventful. That's interesting. How? Oh, okay, okay. Then I need you. Then I need the light floor. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then 2 short walls. There we go. Then one is going to be the power. The other one is going to be the supply. So what I might do is still put that other pylon on the other side so that it also lights up. We're trying to build a system scanner in a Corvette, kind of failed. You were trying to glitch build that into the cash pin, not the cash pin. Glitching in the Corvettes has definitely been, I mean, I have to say, nerfed beyond use. So I'm gonna take power from you. And we're gonna connect that power line to here. And then we're gonna take the supply pipe and we're gonna have to prepare that a little bit better. Metal. Supply pipes do not have collision, although they can cause some issues when you try to build them. For example, if you build a ship, if your ship is nearby, you cannot pull the cable through, these kind of collisions, but for the rest, not really. No. Well, doesn't really matter. Perfect. I don't even need to do that step. Now we need a half wall. There we go. There we go. Then 2 short walls. Nice. It's a network from energy field. No, this is my, excuse me, that's my indium farm. Then we got my power there, and then we got another farm, a cobalt farm there. And we're gonna pull the power from my middle base to all the bases around, and then also have my supply boxes there so that I can always come and pick up everything from the center building. I am extending my base, Phobos. So you can extend your base by either using your build camera extension or by building what I just did here. You can see these blocks. I built some walls every 300 meters or so that I can keep building outside of my base radius. I do have a guide on that. If you would be interested in learning. You can honestly, you can expand beyond 1,000 with the techniques I've been showing. You can go beyond, and even with your, if you go with your base build camera, you can just go wherever. You just need to make sure you don't get kicked out of your build camera. So supply depot. Do you use the garage door to center wires? I'm using the garage doors to make sure that my wire is level and in the center of the floor. So if I put the garage door there, you can see this wire connector is nice and level, flat, and it's also in the center of the floor. That means if I pull a wire from here to there, I am automatically putting the connector central and level. So the only thing I need to do then is just make sure that this wire that goes down here, that one has to flatten as well, so it's in the same level of the floor. No. No. There we go. On PC, how can I change my point of view? What do you press again? Is it C? No. What is it X? Yeah. If you press X, and then you go to your utilities, and then you go to toggle camera view, and that's gonna switch your camera. B? Oh, X. X. Gear. Camera view. And by the way, what you can do, Merixona, is you can actually put this into, you see, I can do Control 2. And now if I do 2, I can just switch with my hotkey between both of them. And I'm using the same for my ship as my character, because you can put both of them different numbers. So I just put the same number. If I'm in my ship, I press 2, I switch view. If I'm in my personal, I switch view with the same number. For the moment, I am just going to put some lines, as I said already, without spending too much time in trying to make it look clean. I just want this to work, get the stuff done, so that I can then later focus on making it looking better. Because I think I would like to build more pylons. Am I connected now? Alright. I'm currently making 497 per hour. So let's see, how many can I build before it loses its return?
Technology recharge.
So 497 per hour, extraction rate stays. So that's 800, yeah. So if I do a third one. The nasty, I will show you in a second because I need to do another side as well. Okay, I'm losing extraction rate. I'm now well, I'm still doing 1000 per hour, but you can see this is diminishing returns. So they nerfed this even further. They used to be at 2500 if I'm correct. So 1105 should be more than enough. Per hour, that's good. Is that limit only for that spot on the ground? So what I can do, I can build another mine on top. On the same position, I could build just one, like 2 floors higher, and build another set, and these are going to be separate, so they are not going to be diminishing returns on each other. So I can get another 1,000 on top of that. As soon as I merge them together or I link them together, then I will get the diminishing returns. So if I would like to do another tower on top there, then I need to put another supply pipe next to it to another supply depot here and not link these two together, because otherwise I'm making them linked and I'm losing the return. I'm getting diminishing returns. Alright. So now we need to go in that direction, the nasty. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm going to start from my base. Actually, we can actually, let's see, do I have a marker here? I don't. I got my ship. We can use my ship. So let me just stand here somewhere, and let's see. This is 282, 108. 136. 205. 186. I think I'm gonna build on top here. Like that. Power down and then power down. And then we need to make another line that just goes that direction. Although we could just take the power along the same line. We don't need to pull it from there to there. Yeah. So for the moment, let's just build this here. Alright, so if I'm going outside of the radius, you will see that if I'm like 300 U away, let's see. You can see I do not have my building menu here. I cannot build my wall. If I go inside the radius again, I got my wall back. I'm gonna go into my build camera, and I'm just gonna move that wall to where that safe beacon is, where it is. If you cannot get far enough, you can actually pull your camera back. You pull like your back of your camera against this grid, and you double tap the button for your building camera. So I'm gonna press the double press for toggle camera, which is L3 in my case. I don't know what it is. It's a B on PC. So if I pull back and I do a double tap, I am resetting the center of my build camera, and I can pull my build camera even further out. And then I can take this wall and I can build it next to this safe beacon. Like that. And now this wall is going to be counted as part of the base, but it's also going to allow me to build around this area now without needing to be extended anymore. So now I can just walk over there. Even if I'm 378 U away, I can build here. Did you find indium? Yeah, we found indium and cobalt right next to each other, so we're gonna make a double base, a double farm. Before this update arrives, it's best to have my character in space station or the anomaly. Van Pre, I have never done any preparations for that, for an update. I would say yes, you can put your character into anomaly, because the I would go for a space station maybe, or you could just have your Corvette floating in space and have your character inside, if that is something important, or go to your freighter. That's a few things I could think of. Because I do not know what's going to happen with Cosmos. Are they going to move space stations? Are they going to be moving? Is the anomaly going to change? I don't know. But I never spent time on trying to figure that out. I just never did any... oh, I need to make sure that I'm safe and a safe location or whatever. Alright. You can build further away in build camera. I never used build camera when extending bases. It's my favorite method because it goes very quickly. I used to use this technique to actually build, I mean test building because it doesn't work, to build my base computer on a space station. Or when I was trying to get building parts on my freighter in the past, which now you can do with the cash bin. Well, not really anymore. Can I get my 100, please? Thank you. How about everything changed and suddenly you're mining facetium and basalt? If it changes, I might not have a deposit at all. Space Visual. Probably, MacGyver, probably. Oh, damn it. I forgot this is not a power hotspot. Alright, so let's build our pylon there. Z-Space for me through the night. Have fun in there. See you later, Kai. I mean, are you saying hello? On this save, no, this is the save I started with Worlds Part 1, so I don't have the legacy saves on this one. I could unlock them with Save Editor, but I'm okay. I don't really need them. We might have a problem with our cable because I don't think we can do... I need to pull another... Let me see. This is gonna be... Was this not more than 200? It is now. Yeah, I need to put the pylon here somewhere to get to 200. All right, so I need to do that. How far are you? 184. Okay, let's go that direction then. Oh, damn it. Okay. I was sad when they disabled my old Nutrient processor on freighters. What do you mean by that? You mean the loose one? You cannot build it anymore?
Talk about false advertising.
Alright, let me put a save, not a save beacon, but a beacon here so I see how far you are. I had a bunch of them closed on the freighter floor, now they don't work, and you have to use the room-based Nutrient. Really? I mean, I did glitch my, in the past my teleporters up there. I don't know if that's still possible. I mean, it's definitely a challenge to get it to work right now, so I'm gonna build the pylon here. Not you. I need a wall. And I need a light floor. Final Saga, welcome to the stream. Did it about 2 days ago. I need to go and check again how much I still can do on the freighter. Last time we tested it, it didn't work anymore. It might be because maybe it's on PC, but it definitely didn't work. And also the forced and the forced transfer glitch to the freighters, also to the corvettes. Another challenge to do. Output occupied. It could be that there might have been something in while the update dropped. I don't know. You are producing 625. 99%. Damn it. Now it dropped 100. So we are now producing 1057, but I'll have a little bit of diminishing returns. Alright, so now we got a double farm where we are extracting cobalt and indium. We are currently only using 260 from it, so if I want to expand, I can. I actually will close this off because I might actually put just refineries in there or something. And the door. Oh, interesting. That's the wrong icon. No. This might be rotated the wrong direction. Yes, it is. That was because I pulled the wire from here to here. Skogozi, have a good one. Thanks so much for hanging out. Have a good night. Excuse me. Wait, did I not build my base computer here somewhere? Ah, here, okay. Ah. Alright, so we have a Indium farm. We should be able to make ourselves some medium refineries. I need some dihydrogen gelling. We need some more dihydrogen. One of the main menu songs just made me think my sound was being buggy. I don't know which one that is. Well, this is not what I wanted. You should be able to No? We got a wire here. Oh, well, that's not what I... Oh, no, wait. No, that's correct. No. So now I can drop the indium in here and make some more chromatic metal. Once I have this, I can just keep on expanding as well. This all doesn't take that long. But, okay. See you later, Phobos. Thanks so much for hanging out, and see you next time, hopefully. I appreciate you jumping in with the raid. Do we have a freighter? I don't have a freighter yet, so we might actually have to check if we can get a freighter. How well is my starship prepared for that? We do have a lot of guns, so we should be fine if I want to do freighter combat. MacGyver, see you later as well, man. Appreciate you. Okay, let's just there we go. So, chromatic metal is being done. If I need cobalt, I can go and get it as well. This is gonna drop in 1 hour and 60 minutes. This is gonna be full. I can add more storage just to make sure that I can like store more. Sadly enough, we do not have any Corvette landing yet. Who knows? We might actually get some Corvette with the landing with the Cosmos update. Who knows? Should I keep the Maybe we do freighter hunt tomorrow. That might be a good idea. So, for the moment, I am really not entirely sure how I want my base to look here, so I'm gonna leave it as it is, and then we can come back and expand on that. Maybe work on some better piloning. I have a feeling it might be better to actually have this pylon linked to this pylon, instead of having that line go there. And maybe we could build a little generator room outside. We'll see. Maybe we do the same with the pipe. Goes in here and then goes inside. Something like that. No, I have a freighter. I have a freighter. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. This is new as well. I never been dropped in from so high in my freighter. Normally you're somewhere here and you just have this little... I never was dropped from this high, where I'm actually above the orb. Have you met Sean Murray? No, I haven't. He's a very shy... It's one of those cave creatures that is very hard to find. There's no way I can copy this, no. Even if I want to. I can somehow. While I don't have this in my inventory. Oh, that's good to know. Even if I do not have the construction units, I can still build it. Even if I don't have the blueprints, I can copy this. And build this. Interesting. We need the more silver. I don't have a lot of silver, yeah. Alright, let's check if we have a space station. See if I can buy some silver. No silver from you? No. Let's see if we get a pilot flying in. No. Did we not have like a second dance? Over here, thank you. Mind blown, ha. Wonder, celebrate. Ah, celebrated, that's the other dance. Okay. Ah. No silver from you. Wait, Aronium. Does Aronium give me silver or gold?
Product received.
Let's see. I always forget what gives what. Ah, Aronium.
Product received.
Thanks for all. Um, Hey Shogun, welcome. How are you? Somehow this door doesn't close. Ah, is it because the Gek is standing next to it? That's why. Okay. All right, let's try a cash pin glitch, you know? Catalog and guide, building parts, buildable technology, base teleporter medial. I need to make metal platings. There we go. And then store in your cache. Duplicate you. Not, no. 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 Didn't work. The problem is that Caspian glitching doesn't really work anymore because of the wire glitch. Maybe? I don't know. Let me see. I am having a very, very hard time succeeding in Caspian glitching or any glitching in a freighter. Okay, let me use my macro. So I'm going to store, duplicate, and then... I'm not getting that timing right. Balek, I'm trying to test if I can get this stupid glitching working. I am not able to get glitching working on a freighter. Somebody in chat, I don't know who it was, said Final Saga said he managed to, or they managed to do it 2 days ago, but I am not managing getting that glitch working. No way. What macro? No, I'm using a keyboard from Razer, which means I can make my own macros, which means I can set it so I press a button and it does the sequence for me. I'm using it most of the time just to test if I can get it to work. If it does work with the macro, then I don't need to try it with my controller. Now, this works. So that worked, but I wasn't able to get that from there. The only thing I could think of is because this has to go lower. Let me just try it. If I do you here, then I say adjacency. Alright, and then we take a flag. Okay, the only other thing I could think of is if I put a corridor instead, because that I can glitch. I have in my build menu. And then we take the flag again. I am not managing. I might have to change my timing a little bit, it seems. So give me a second. Am I still using the right macros? So that's the adjacency. No, I don't need an adjacency. I need a wire glitch. Currently, I'm using force transfer and adjacency right. I need one that does macro. I need the wire glitch. So let me just bind this to this and use macro, and we're using wire glitch. Save. So store in my cache, take you over here. Not working. I will do some more testing, but I am not managing to get this to work. For the people managing, either it's because you guys are building on your console, or maybe I need to unplug my controller and not work with the cable and just have a wireless controller. I don't know. While we're here. That's done. Got a lot of light in this base suddenly. Add it. So yeah, as I said, I'm not managing to currently glitch on the freighter. Every update, I hope they have done something about those tiny pop-up menus, such a hassle to scroll through, randomly sorted. You mean your missions? That you constantly have to cycle through your missions? Yeah. I wish there was like an option in your log that you can say, ping, this is the one I'm doing currently. And that's the only one I want to see right there. I don't want to see this cycling constantly through 50 million different missions. Ron Kozat, welcome to the stream and good to see you. Smegger, thank you so much for the follow, appreciate that. Okay, we're getting some cobalt in as well. And my ship is up there. Nice. And after you have done every mission ever, it keeps popping up. Yeah, I know, it's an annoyance. It would be nice if the hut was clearer, you know? Or you had a choice to clear the hut a little bit more. We'll see. Guys, who knows? What is Cosmos? I don't know. Alright, I think we're gonna end it here today. I will be back tomorrow, most likely with some more No Man's Sky. Maybe we focus tomorrow. If I do No Man's Sky tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see. If I do No Man's Sky tomorrow, maybe we focus on getting a better freighter. Try to see if we can find an S-class pirate freighter. I just want to go and check if that has been fixed yet or not. We are currently almost done with this one. And then we should have another 3 coming in now, if I'm correct. So this is currently being unlocked. I need to go through these and start cleaning them up. And start picking all these up as building parts. But as you can see, there is no more Twitch rewards here. I have special rewards, expedition rewards, and Twitch rewards don't seem to be showing up on the list. So this seems to be a bug. I mean, it would be a shame they take it away. So I think this is a bug or a sign they are working on a lot of the background that is linked to rewards, Quicksilver, maybe the anomaly, who knows? I don't know. Another thing that they still have not sorted out is that I can no longer stand. Look, I can no longer stand on my, because of the previous expedition. Alright, guys. Let's see. Let me sit down. Rewards are gone on Twitch too. As in on the website, you mean? You're ridiculous. I'm now understanding your name. I was like, Jorit. You're ridiculous. Hey, a Buckling NMS, how you? Welcome to the stream. No to meet Sean, best chance award nights, etc. He is event shy for reasons. For reasons, I'm assuming. Let me see if we can do some raiding. Hey Snarf, welcome to the stream as well. I'm gonna say hello and goodbye to you. Let's see who we can raid. Missions, that's French, so I cannot really rate somebody in French. I cannot rate somebody in German. Same category. Let's see if anybody is streaming in English, please. Honestly, nobody is streaming in English. Oh, there he is, Gaming Hub. Let's rate Gaming Hub. Gaming Hub is doing some No Man's Sky on the Twitch side, and he should be doing that on YouTube as well. Customization, redirect. There we go, save. Alright guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate the support and just hanging around in the chat. If you want, you can use a rate message to show that you're coming from the B-side. Do some buzz. We're going to be rating the Gaming Hub on both YouTube and Twitch. He's doing some ship hunting as usual. And I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks so much all for joining, and goodbye for now.